Um, let me try to think of a topic real quick, Joel, because I feel
I
like
got the next one ready. If you can't, I got a
oh,
few.
okay. Um, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna.
On a character skill. Well, I only know four.
Oh, how about Fantastic Four Pokemon?
I knew you were going this way.
And
Damn.
this one can be our individual ones because there's over 1,000 fucking Pokemon at this point.
Yeah,
So
fuck
I
that.
think let's have our own individual list this time. That way we can just keep it to our own, and we can just have a
Yeah,
conversation about it.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
So, do you have your thoughts, sir?
Yeah, I got two off the bat already.
All
It's
right.
very much nostalgia, but
All
if you
right.
want to go one at a
Hit,
time, we can go one at a time.
hit me with one.
All right. Mewtwo. First Pokemon
Heavy
card,
hitting.
Pokemon pack that I ever got. My dad brought it home one day. He's like, "Hey, these came out." It's like, "What's that?" "Oh, Pokemon. I heard about the show. I don't know if I like it." And the cards are cool. Holographic Mewtwo. It's like, oh yeah.
Hell
It
yeah.
chose me. And of course, the movie, right? I saw the movie late, and I was like, "Man, this is still hella good." And Mewtwo's all legendary, cool, badass. It's
I
no matter what,
mean,
the impression that armor too, where it's like even though it's like
yeah, that's true.
enslaving it to its will, it still looks fucking sick. So,
It looks really badass.
yeah,
I mean,
and then he's done. He fucks off with Mew, and then that's it.
I mean, you slap Mewtwo on anything that sells, so I can't
Yeah.
argue with that. Good choice, sir. I'm just gonna start off with my pick. This one is the top of my list. Starting out strong, I am choosing my favorite Pokemon, Tepig. Now I know what y'all might be thinking. Why are you choosing the first form of a starter Pokemon? Well, let me tell you why. Because Joel, when I bought Pokemon Black, and this was the heyday of people getting fed up with having the fire starter being also a fighting type at the end. So I was like, you know what? I'm not evolving this thing. I'm going to keep it the sweet little pig that it is, and I'm going to take it all the way to Elite Four. And you know what? That's what I fucking did. Me and that little pig got to Elite Four. We were fighting for our lives, but we made it, and that just made the game for me. And ever since that day, Tepig has been like my all-time favorite Pokemon. So Tepig, number one on my Fantastic Four list.
Nice. It's a good choice.
Hit me with your number two.
Heracross. It's just a cool
Heracross.
bug with a big horn. The shows left a cool impression, and you've got a mega form. It's a cool bug, man. That's it. Heracross all day.
And you got that mega form too.
Really bad against, but that mega horn's always dope.
Okay. For my number two, this one's kind of a newer addition to my favorites list. I'm going to choose Urshifu. More specifically, the Rapid Strike version of Urshifu. What can I say? I like fighting type Pokemon, and then when you just give me a martial arts bear that just punches things as fast as Jotaro Joestar, I mean,
Brothers.
what more could you go wrong? I mean, it looks cool, and also just the way you have to evolve it, because in the Isle Armor for Sword and Shield, you're given the Kubfu at first, and it's like, okay, you have to kind of train with it, you have to kind of like be its friend, and then you take it to one of the towers, and you have to basically fight through the tower like it's the Sprout Tower in Johto, and you just fight all your way up into the tower, and you get the scroll, and then once
Game of Death, fucking Bruce Lee shit.
and it's literally like almost like it's pretty much almost like Kung Fu Panda, because like you get the scroll, Kubfu reads the scroll and just evolves into whichever scroll it reads, and so it just like gains this like ungodly power, and so I adore it. And even when I found out you could catch it in Scarlet and Violet, I made sure I caught it right away, and I kept it on my team, and I beat the shit out of people.
Nice.
Okay. What is your number 3?
I'm gonna throw it to another quasi legendary. Reggie Steele. It's just a robot. It's cool. It's mecha. I remember a long time ago. Shout out to our buddy Lisa, who was on the podcast a long time ago for Pokemon. I was like, man, I really want this Reggie Steele. She got me Reggie Steele for my birthday, like on X and Y or something. I was like, oh hell yeah! So it's just cool. It's a fucking robot with lasers, man. Simple. So
I love how it communicates in the anime, because in the anime it literally just does beeps and boops, and its eyes like glow in like binary patterns. It's like the most like mecha like thing that you could possibly get.
Oh, yeah. Big ol' Reggie Steele time. All right, what's your number 3, Brian?
Sorry, I'm looking at my shelf full of fucking plushies over there, as you might not know. My number 3 is gonna have to be. I'm gonna choose Donphan. I think Donphan is a really cool Pokemon. Kind of similar with Mewtwo. Got to see it for the first time in the first movie. It just came in during like the intro theme song, and like everybody in unison was like, "What the fuck is that thing?"
Yeah.
It's just like this weird like miniature elephant dude that just like rolls up into like a wheel and ramps through everything. But I remember in the Johto series when Ash I think got like a Fampi, and it's like, oh man, we about to get Donphan in here, let's go. And sure enough, it evolves and it becomes like one of my like favorites of the Johto series. But it's just like this weird little guy, you know. It's just a rolled up elephant, like kind of anteater-esque looking thing. And then it gets kind of weird in Scarlet and Violet because it has like an ancient form and a futuristic form that just looks like a giant, one of those like giant industrial vacuums, like the big tube one with like the giant hose on it. It looks kind of weird, but yeah, I'm gonna say Donphan number 3. All right, Joel, slap me with that Fantastic Four.
There's like a newer like robot version of Pokemon I really liked. I forgot what it was. I'll have to look it up. But I'm gonna go with what my heart said. I'm gonna say Delmise, the Anchor Ghost. Delmise is my number 4.
Ooh, okay.
It was really cool. The first time I saw it, it was really hard to catch. It was rare. I finally got it, and you know, I brought it to Elite Four. I was like, "This is too cool. I'm bringing you all the way." It has a cool like move where it swings or something. I don't know. It was just cool. Just Ghost Steel or Ghost Water, whatever. I don't even remember. It's just cool. It's just literally an anchor and a wheel in his eyes. I mean,
it just hangs out under the sea, waiting for victims.
Yep.
Ghost Pokemon are kind of weird in that way. Okay. I think really hard. For my number 4, I'm going to choose. Oh, I know. I'm going to choose Alolan Raichu. Because Alolan Raichu is one of the first kind of regional variants that was shown off when they started doing trailers for Sun and Moon. And I just thought how awesome it was that there was a like psychic Raichu that like surfed on its tail. And I remember everybody was like, look, the surfing Pikachu can evolve. It surfs itself. But also I liked it because it had this ability. It was like a hidden ability that you could give it, where I believe if you had electric terrain active, it like doubles or like more than doubles its speed.
Yep.
And so literally you could either just teach it electric terrain or have like a Pokemon that just innately just exudes it. And it just goes first almost every time. I used it so much in Sun. I cheesed the fuck out of it. But just overall, I think the design is really well because it's like it's more of like a brownish orange color, so it looks like it has like a tan. And it just has this like very cheerful, like I don't know, Raichu's fine, but I was never in love with the look of Raichu. But for some reason, Alolan Raichu just hits it for me. It's like it's just that good feeling. It's like it's just
too.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
back in the day when you would evolve a Pokemon to Stone, they would stop learning things unless you taught them that. Remember that?
That is very true. And I think that is still the case too. At least for
Did they change that? I thought I had a Pokemon learning stuff when I evolved it. Oh, maybe
I mean, there was things that it could learn, but it couldn't learn like for Raichu's case, it could still learn stuff, but it couldn't learn like the good electric attacks anymore.
What?
Yeah. Hey man, you just gotta bide your time and just wait for it.
Keep it at Pikachu. Fuck it. Pikachu.
Okay. Any honorable mentions?
Rayquaza. That short with it in space.
Oh yeah.
Deoxys was really cool. Rayquaza was already cool, but that bumped it up for me. Lugia too. Tyrogue I like still. Shout out to Misdreavus. I just always like that ghost Pokemon. I don't like this evolved form though.
Oh, Miss Magius.
Yeah, not really.
It's a handful.
And I'm just gonna throw in the one in my car right now, hanging Leafeon.
Leafeon. Oh yeah. Ooh. That just gave me another idea for maybe a future Fantastic Four, but I'll leave it.
Eevees.
I'll leave a little bit of shout outs because I didn't throw in all of my favorites, so I'm just gonna give a shout out to Mamoswine, cool pig mammoth dude hanging out in the snow. Since you said what, I'm gonna say Glaceon, really sick. And you know what? How can we not give a shout out to one of the best Pokemon, Slowking? Just chilling out on an island, you know, waiting for the chosen one to come, you know.
There's a laser from its head.
Hell yeah. All right. That will do it. That will do it for our Fantastic Four Pokemon. Of course, in the comments, leave us who your Fantastic Four Pokemon are, as well as leaving a like, subscribe if you would like, so we can get more nerds in here because the YouTube algorithm loves that kind of stuff and we love it too. So get as many nerds in here as possible. Joel,
Get in there.
this has been another Fantastic Four. We'll see you in the next one.
That's not even Pokemon. I don't know why I said that.
It could be. You never know.
I know what that jingle is. That is made up knockoff Pokemon.